Hey, how's it going, folks? I'm trying something new here today. I'm actually shooting this on a camera, an actual camera, not my phone, not my GoPro, but an actual camera. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Evo Enduro 2020. Yes, as you know, we did the live session the other day. Presentation was put forth, and you all know what's going to happen now. Yes, there is a plan to actually drive from Malaysia to Thailand into Chiang Mai, which is a good 2,000 plus kilometers. Now, because many people can't take so much time off, because a drive from KL to Chiang Mai and back would usually encompass about 12, maybe 13 days if you want to have a really good drive, a really good time, instead of pushing all the way. And as you know, driving in Thailand, you shouldn't push too much. You should enjoy the drive at a relaxed pace, and just take in the sights and sounds and scenery. And you're going to lose all that if you're just pushing a deadline, trying to get to where you're going as fast as possible. So what's happened is there is a plan, excuse me, there is a plan to actually load the cars onto car carriers from Hatyai, and then let the cars go up to Chiang Mai via car carrier. And the participants who are actually going to trailer their cars will jump on a plane and fly to Chiang Mai and await their cars to arrive. There is something interesting about that as well. As you wait for your car to arrive, you can go and do the tourist thing, and take in the sights and sounds and scenery of beautiful Chiang Mai. And then once the cars arrive the next day, there will be a drive around Mae Hong Son, attacking the infamous 1864 corners. Yes, 1,864 corners in the space of about 200 km. That's gonna be quite epic. I've actually gone on this road before, but not on a car, on a bike. In 2009, I actually did the 1864 in Mae Hong Son. It's a fantastic road. Okay, fantastic in the sense that there's so many corners, curves, and chicanes, and blind crests and stuff like that. But it's a very tight road. And but the good thing is there are many lookout points where you can stop, take a rest, take a breather. Beautiful place. I'm gonna play the presentation, the full presentation. It's about an hour and a half. After this, you can go through it. You can actually see the presentation, the places we're gonna stop, the places we're gonna see, the places we're gonna stay, the things we're gonna eat, the places we're gonna shop. It's all in that presentation. But I want to talk about two different options now. I think it needs to be said that those who just would rather drive all the way from KL to Chiang Mai, there is going to be a provision for that as well. I myself am not going to load my car on a trailer if possible, and I would prefer to actually drive the entire way, because for me, Enduro encompasses the actual drive, the full drive. But granted, some people can't take that much time off, and that's totally understandable if you wish to load your car on a trailer. And there will be some who can take the time off and who want to take the time off, whether it's at clearing annual leave or even taking no pay leave, who knows. The reasons are yours and yours alone for wanting to or not wanting to use the car carrier. I prefer to drive. Of course, as you know, I'm a driver. I want to drive. The only time a car should be on a car carrier if it's broken down, and touch wood, my weevils will be okay and will persevere and be well behaved during this drive. Now, speaking of the drive itself, in total, if you're going to drive the entire distance to and from KL to Chiang Mai and back, it's about 4,000 plus kilometers. So make sure your car is in tip-top condition. Yeah, get it serviced before you go, because the journey itself will encompass pretty much close to 5,000 kilometers, which is the interval in which you should service your car. So service your car before you go. Make sure your tires are in tip-top condition. Make sure your battery is in tip-top condition, because the last thing you want on an event like this or on a drive like this is for a breakdown. Yeah, and don't worry, if there is a breakdown, we have provisions for that as well. But just make sure your car is in tip-top condition. Somebody actually asked, can a car survive this? Yes, it can. Whether you can survive it or not, that's a different matter altogether. Never drive when you're sleepy, never drive when you're drowsy. Now, the wonderful thing about Thailand is that there are ample places where you can stop, take a break. The gas stations like PT and PTT, they have full-fledged eateries, 7-Elevens, convenience stores. You can buy a full meal at a 7-Eleven in Thailand. And just Amazon coffee, I mean, how can I forget that? Amazon coffee, you gotta try Amazon coffee. You have to go for the latte Amazon ice. It is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So lots of places to take a break, lots of places to relax, and and regroup while you refuel your cars, refuel your body. That's the most wonderful thing about driving in Thailand. And the second most wonderful thing about driving in Thailand, there's no tolls. So those who are going to drive up to Chiang Mai, we are going to bypass Bangkok, so please have no plans about stopping in Bangkok. We are staying away from Bangkok because, as you know, Bangkok traffic is not the best thing in the world, and the last thing you want is to hit a hellacious jam at the end of the day when you're tired. You just want to get to the hotel, and the next thing you know, you're stuck in a jam for 2 hours. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. Because I'm going to drive a manual car, there is no way I'm going to go through Bangkok. So yes, we're going to bypass Bangkok altogether, so make no plans about stopping in Bangkok. We're not. And but you know what? The rest of the journey is going to be fantastic, really. We're going to try and keep it toll-free, completely toll-free for 4,000 kilometers to and fro, no tolls. And so yeah, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. I hope you can join us. And now onwards to the presentation. And before I forget, today is the last day, so Selamat Hari Raya to all my Muslim viewers. And I hope you had a wonderful Raya and enjoy the presentation, because it's quite fun, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, bye-bye, y'all. Take care.
Okay, Bing, we can start already, right?
That's everybody.
Okay, a quick one. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody for attending this live briefing. Why am I so nervous? Weird.
Chill, Bobby, chill.
Okay. Thank you everybody for joining in this Zoom session and going live on Facebook now as well. For training purposes, this video is recorded now. Okay. Anyway.
Anything you say can and will be held against you in Evo Enduro.
Okay. Once again, thank you so much. So today is our live briefing of this Evo Enduro 2020. And thank you so much to the Tourism Authority of Thailand for assisting on the journey of Evo Enduro since day one. All right, so the new theme would be New Shade, New Route to Thailand. And this year they will be celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Tourism Authority of Thailand, which came up with this amazing campaign called Amazing Thailand. And as we all can see, the smiling face below Amazing Thailand is how Thais react generally. Everybody we meet in Thailand, everyone we met smiles. Something for us Malaysians to learn. All right. So thank you again so much. And of course, Evo Enduro is part of the initiative of Evo Club. And today we will go through a little bit of what we went through past 3 sessions, and of course towards 2020. So let's start by introducing the panelists. Okay, myself, Obiang, and Recce. I guess some of you are familiar. All of us are familiar with Recce, Con, Bing, and TJ, our wonderful Malaysian who's Thai, but of course he married Malaysia and Thailand. That's what TJ did, all right? And then Bing, HP, Fan, and our special guest today, Mrs. Nong Yao. We can call her Miss Pinim. As we all know, almost every Thai person has a nickname. Like TJ is Mok, right? So Mrs. Nong Yao is Miss Pinim. And the panels that I would like to introduce today, Tana from Club Audi Malaysia. Tana, would you like to give a short few words before we pass? Later on, we pass through every panel, and then Mrs. Nong Yao will give an introduction speech. Tana, you have something to address to everybody?
No, I think yeah, the session today will cover itself, but Evo Enduro is more than just a drive and experience, and you will know shortly why that is so.
HP, are you spotlighting on Tana? HP?
Yes.
Sorry? Okay. Sorry. And then next one is Mark Go from Volkswagen Owners Club Malaysia. Hi, Mark.
Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark. Thank you for inviting me here. And yeah, I think there are quite a number of my members are actually also tuned into this live, because some of them are really interested to find out more details, because myself, I don't know what's going on for now. So yeah, I hope everyone else will be tuned into this video until the end of it.
Thank you, thank you. Hope they all share the live session so that on Facebook so that everybody gets to watch it.
Yeah.
And thank you, Marco. And Mr. Ivan Kong, the one
Hi,
and
guys.
only Mr. Ivan. So Ivan, every driving enthusiast in Malaysia will know the Kong family, right? The guru of gurus in Malaysia. So basically, I cannot count how many lives you guys have saved through the wonderful training programs that you all provided through all these years.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Ivan is here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you have you've joined us for, I think the last year you joined us, right? So are you coming for 2020 then?
Yes, we are looking forward to it.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. Next we have Mr. Suresh from Lotus Club Malaysia, our headmaster, our heavenly curry. Suresh, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Sorry, I just that I'm not seeing. Okay.
Hi, everybody. It's my last year was my third year taking part in Evo Enduro. That's because every year it's been wonderful. You get to meet so many different people and different clubs, and it's been great opportunity to network. And best of all, the hospitality of Thailand. And I just exemplify that by showing you the shirt I'm wearing here, which is Siam, Lotus Siam, which was given to me by Lotus Club in Thailand when I went to visit after the Evo Enduro trip. So if you're watching, join us next year.
Thank you, Suresh. And next we have Dennis, the biker, the BMW guy, the weekend drive group representative. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, guys. Thanks for inviting.
The guy who always gives us insights into all the news. Don't know where, from which police station. He will always give us the latest news. That's Mr. Dennis Tan.
I just do some import and export business. That's the only business we can do right now. Okay.
You have a few words for everybody?
For like all car lovers, I just love to drive and don't stop driving, whatever the reason is.
Thank you. And we learned a lot from driving together with Mr. Dennis as well.
Oh, thank you.
Last but not least, we have Jerome from Road Trip Club Singapore, all the way from Singapore, joining us today. Hi, Jerome.
Jerome, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Jerome.
Yes, loud and clear.
Hi. Yeah, hi.
Hi, Jerome.
So, I say a few words.
Yes.
Whether
you had fun last year or whatever.
Yes, last year was the first year in Evo Enduro. So we have, we have this Facebook group, Malaysia, Singapore road trip. So we do like breakfast drives, and yeah, hopefully you can start from Singapore this year.
Awesome.
Let's gather everybody join in, and the more northwards we go, the more fun it is, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now I would like to bring on Mrs. Nong Yao or Miss Pinin, and for her to give us a few welcome words. Mrs. Nong Yao, yours.
Yes, สวัสดีค่ะ for everyone. Good
Sawadee
evening.
krap.
สวัสดีค่ะ Evening. My name is Pinim Nongyao Jirandon, Director of Tourism Authority of Thailand, Kuala Lumpur office. My areas Malaysia and Brunei for 2 countries. For come to promote 2 countries. And then on behalf of Tourism Authority of Thailand, I would like to thank you for Evo Club, Evo Enduro, right? Yeah. And then for join us today for topic new route to Thailand. This live today organized by Evo Club and TAT. TAT for Tourism Authority of Thailand. I contact TAT. Before you listen detail of how to drive to Thailand, or I would like to recommend some information in Thailand a little bit for short time. But like Thailand population for 69 million now per person, and have 76 province altogether in Thailand. Thailand is a land of smile. famous, friendly people and have a lot of tourist destination and tourist attraction for you can go to visit all of Thailand. And for normally this or last year for number of visitors to Thailand 4.1 million Malaysian.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot. For number second, for the first one from China, Chinese people come first, and then second Malaysia people come by. For normally come by land 60%. 60% by overland because have the border many about 9 border altogether, and then a lot of FIT. FIT mean self-drive or drive to caravan or like that by land, and then have another 35% for with tour operator also. And then Thailand have many area for an activity for interesting also such as from the south to north to Thailand, same like Hatyai, Satun, Ranong, Hua Hin, until Chiang Mai or Mae Hong Son have a nice view, nice nature for you can visit there. And then have many festival also in Thailand, same like Gran festival famous, but to this year don't have for have COVID-19, and then have for normally have thing for Chinese New Year, Songkran festival or Loi Krathong. Loi Krathong is famous at Sukhothai province or in Songkhla also, but this year I'm not sure. But the end of this year have Happy New Year time and have countdown, like that countdown and same like Christmas time. If you have time or country open, Malaysia and Thailand, you can go through today also. Finally, I would like to thank you, Evo Club, again for presentation about car driving, how to drive in Thailand for your group and for any person for self-drive also. And thank you again for joining us today. And if you all have more information or need to contact us, you can come to visit us at Citibank 22nd floor, or you can email to us for info@tourismthailand.my and our Facebook Tourism Thailand Malaysia. Today, thank you for everyone for come to join us for open to the new shade, new route in Thailand. That's the topic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kun Bobby.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Before, thank you, Mrs. Dong Yao. And before we go in, if you have any questions, be it on Facebook or be it on Zoom here, please type it in the chat session. And also on Facebook, we will definitely come back. And halfway through the presentation later, we will have a session where we all can talk a little bit. And then, of course, towards the end, we have another round of session where everybody can interact. All right. So let's go into it. Let's start. So what makes us love driving in Thailand? Of course, is the culture, the roads, and the best thing, halfway, the rest house, you know, the coffee, the food in 7-Eleven, the roadside stalls and all that. All these are part of it, just a little bit part of it, but then it is what makes us remember always, oh, whenever we drive, we want to stop at their rest house. Again, this is one thing that Malaysia could learn, yeah, our rest house and our food and all that. And of course, let's go into talking about our topic today. All right. So of course, more and more people are driving into Thailand, and Evo Enduro is one of such events that we first started back in 2017, and that with great help from the Tourism Authority of Thailand, and also a special shout out to Mr. Ivan Kong, who sat down with me for 2 hours, giving me a lot of advice while he was servicing his Honda at a Honda dealership. So thank you so much. And we have come far, because the first year really generated a lot of attention. And of course, our media friends, our friends from Autobus, our friends from 0 to 100, our friends from No Equal, our friends from Product Pushing, a lot more. If I miss out, they join in, and we all have fun as well. So that was the first year. We drove to Phuket, and it was a nice 2,000-kilometer journey. So it's nice, you know, when we are in Phuket. It's our first time, everybody's first time. but going through the immigration together, having food together, pictures, videos, waking up early morning, and then taking care of each other. And especially when you're driving, you spotted other people who flag off together with you early in the morning. You know, some of them may be stopped by the roadside having durian. Some you bump into them at the petrol station. You know, this kind of thing really makes it feel awesome. So those of you who have never joined was like, why is everybody doing their own thing? Because when we are in a convoy, when we are traveling together in driving, safety is the most important thing. And the funny thing is, the looser we are, the safer it is. Instead of having 20, 30 cars all grouped together, forming a long road train, that is very, very dangerous. So we have a perfect record, 0 incidents, 0 accident. It's also because of our format of not trying to force everybody together. And we treat everybody as adults. We believe everybody are adults. And that's why everybody has the respect for driving other people and all that. All right. So it was great. We went to Phuket in the first year. Next, do we have another slide? All right. Yeah. And we're so happy that the Tourism Authority of Thailand assisted us in even having the tourism police, the tourist police, escorting us all the way from the border to Phuket. Imagine the journey from border to Phuket, all the way. They guide us there. And they didn't even allow us to buy them lunch. They're like, we buy our own lunch, you know. We were like, wow, you know. And they also assisted in helping us to get our cars into the dam, which by right is not supposed to be there. And then so for us to have a nice place to park our cars, to take pictures and all that. They also hosted us to a nice dinner by the sea. So it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. That was 2017, and everybody had a great time. And we have all kinds of cars. We have Mercedes-Benz offered Chris Wee a brand new AMG, and Chris Wee said, "No, I'm going to drive my classic W126 there." You know, that was awesome. We have Lotus, we have Porsches, all kinds of cars, basically car people, everyone together. So that was the first year that we organized. And after that, when we got back, everybody went to a track day, which was organized by Continental. So what we do in Enduro is that when we have an opportunity to do so, we will, if you join Enduro, you become part of our driving kaki or driving group, we will try and find you any opportunities to enrich your experience after you join Enduro. So everybody from 2017 get to go for a track day. It was really, really nice as well. So again, thanks Continental back then for organizing this and inviting us. All right. And then here comes 2018. 2018, we were invited to see whether we want to explore into Hua Hin, and it was nice. And 2017 created such a hoo-ha that Evo Enduro, we felt Evo Enduro is now famous, you know, more and more people inquiring, they want to come in. And 2018, we see Americans flying in to join from Road and Track magazine. They flew in all the way from US. I think they flew like 30 hours in total to join Evo Enduro. And then we have Cars Guide from Australia flying in to join Evo Enduro as well. And then we have a nice flag-off event where Bufori, Malaysia's homegrown supercar brand, joined in for the flag-off. And we had a great, great time in Hua Hin. And we also obtained special permission to take photos in this nice square there. So 2018 really slowly blew up the whole Evo Enduro community. So lovely. And again, thanks to Tourism Thailand. Then 2010 came 2019. This is when Evo Enduro has become rather, popular in a way. We have so much inquiries even before it started and all that. And in 2019, because we have a lot of newcomers, first-time joiners, we decided to go back to Phuket instead of pushing it further because it may be too taxing for some of them. Of course, we know driving gurus like Eugene, Suresh, Dennis, all this. In fact, Suresh is famous for not coming back with the rest of the group. He will continue to drive another 5,000-6,000 km, visiting other countries around the Indochina area, then only he will come back. So in 2019, we organized not just the drive, not just the places that we go or photos that we go, we organized a lot of activities, you know. So everybody went go-kart together. Everybody, we went shooting range as Malaysians. I know Singaporeans, you guys will be laughing at us because all of us Malaysians are like, what, guns? And you guys Singaporeans like, that's nothing, you know. So yeah, 2019 was great, and we added something new to 2019, which is the format with which participation cars go. So we want it to look really, really exciting. At first, when we tell everybody, we were pondering with this idea, right? Everybody was like, wow, really? You need me to spend money to wrap a car and put stickers and all that? But the results were crazy when I mean, some did not wrap up their cars, but those who did, they never regret one bit because their cars stood out during the convoy. The pictures is just amazing to look at. Look at that beetle, that rainbow beetle on the top left corner. That came all the way from Singapore. And if you see that mini moke in the middle, that belongs to Suresh, our hero. He drives that, you know, under rain, under sun. He's just a hero, man. And then Bing's Miata with the Cortex livery. And that's a very unique livery on the Subaru as well, the Get Lucky. And yeah, it was great fun to see the cars all liveried up because they look great. And of course, another thing, after these cars were with all the liveries, guess what? Our great friend from Enduro, Mr. Jensen, we have to thank you a lot for this. A big shout out to you. The Enduro cars gets to live on in Gran Turismo. Yep, have a look. The cars that participated in Enduro, those with the amazing liveries, are now in Sony PlayStation's Gran Turismo. So anyone in the world can download these cars and drive them anywhere in the world. So you see the Beetle, the Rainbow Beetle, right? You see Bing's Miata. So what we want to make Enduro is not just a driving event that people can enjoy. It's not just going there for a trip. But if you run a company, if you want to promote your own company, you can brand up your own car and join us. You know, it's a branding exercise for you. And if you are someone who can find sponsors for your own car, that means sponsors who would want to put on their logo, their banners all on your car. And then you think about it, you have sort of become a racing team, just like some TCR race at Sepang, except that we have about 4 million to 5 million eyeballs. That is how much attention that Evo Enduro generates. So our dream for Enduro is that the participating drivers slowly become participating teams, where you get not only to enjoy the drive, but you get to form a team and get sponsors and all that. So that's the whole dream, what we want to create. And I think we are more than halfway there, all right, and reaching everyone who joins Enduro. So that was 2019. Oh yeah, before that, I want to thank all the media friends who participated with us throughout these years, because it generated so much attention. Shout out to Autobus, shout out to Piston, Auto Freaks, No Eco, Pandu Laju, MFW, 0200, and more. You know, some of them gets to join us, some of them don't, but then everybody caught hold of this, and then it helps hyped up the event. And even Road and Track from US, you know, they came, they visit, and then it gets exposure in the US, and Cars Guide as well, so from Australia. So it's wonderful to see all that. In fact, the amount of videos that we generated about Evo Enduro, about driving in Thailand, there's more than 200 videos all over YouTube, everywhere. You know, it's more than 200 videos made about Evo Enduro itself on YouTube. And of course, the participants, because we always have activities where encourage social media challenge and all that, there are so many thousands of postings on social media. In fact, last year, we managed to get a lot of supportive sponsors who gave out prizes like Tumi bags and a Tula luggage and all that. Last year, the prizes that we gave out amounts to hundreds of thousands. I mean, it's more than 100,000 ringgit of prizes that we give out. Yes, no
Bobby,
joke.
it was enough to fill our whole car.
Yeah. We'll give out prizes like. Of course, this is not the intention of enduro participants. It's just that the sponsors really see this as an important avenue, and thank you so much. So yeah, before we go into Evo Enduro 2020, just want to say that it was great the past 3 years, and we will definitely make 2020 even better. And this round, I would like to, for 2020, I would like to invite Beng to come here and this is the reason everybody's here, the live briefing for Evo Enduro 2020. And Beng, I would like to pass on to you.
Hey, Bobby, you don't get off so easily. You still have to talk about your experience at Mae Hong Son.
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. All right. I forgot about this. I totally forgotten about this. Now, these pictures, just look at it. So last year, November, we wanted to go for a recce for Evo Enduro 2020. So myself, Beng, Fan, and Cass, we went all the way to Mae Hong Son, thousands of kilometers away, to do this recce for everyone. As you all can see from the pictures, it was great suffer. It's a lot of hard work. And Con is lucky that he wasn't there, because so much hard work.
I can see that picture where Bobby, Cass, and Fan put their lives on the line sitting at the edge of the ledge there.
Yeah, it's all for everybody. Now, as you all can see from the pictures, 2020, we are attempting to go Mae Hong Son. All right. And let me just tell you this. It is unbelievable. The roads, the scenery. Of course, I'll let Bing tell you all more. But this recce, nobody felt like we are working. It's just amazing. I can't wait to go back there. I can't wait for Bing to go through everything for you guys. And yeah, Bing, I think that's for you now to take over.
Hey guys. So yeah, if you don't know me, I'm the one running around with the Cortex, which is the most comfortable sanitary pad that you can have. Okay. So before I start off with the itinerary, this is the itinerary, just let you have a look. Evo Enduro is a sentimental event for me because it was my first day on the job in 2017. I remember speaking to Bobby, and Bobby is like, hey, why not? You just join us tomorrow, first day of work. They're like, okay, cool. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to Thailand. Do what? Oh, just come. Drive only. Okay, sure. Why not? And that was the start of my career in Horizon Malaysia. So yes, coming back to what all of you are here for, our tentative date this year, we are planning to go on the 26th of December and spend New Year's in Thailand. Now, the reason we chose this date is because, number one, the north of Thailand has very good weather at that point of time. And of course, Mae Hong Son is at the northern part of Thailand. And once we went there, we thought, hey, we have to bring all of you back there again because we just have to experience all of it with you lah. We are just few of us. I mean, it's fun, without Con. But with Con, of course, better lah. I mean, without Con, we got more food to eat, but
Hey. Yeah, the truth is out. Whoop, there it is.
Damn.
All right, so we are planning to head from KL all the way to Hatyai. And from Hatyai, we are taking a flight to Chiang Mai, where we'll start our Mae Hong Son loop, and then we'll be making our way back. Now, more in detail. So day one, we are going to be starting from KL and driving all the way to Hatyai. So we'll meet up, flag off, then we'll have lunch at our Northern Clubhouse, which is Drop the Top in Penang, and then we'll roll out to Padang Besar Immigration. And from there, we will check into our hotel, Buri Shripu, and free and easy dinner. Because, after a long day of driving, you all want to just hang out in Hatyai because there's so many things to do in Hatyai. Just be back at 11 at the hotel where we will all hop onto a van. We'll go to the place where we will trailer our cars because the cars will be heading all the way to Chiang Mai on a trailer while we will be flying to Chiang Mai and meeting our cars there. So these are all the wonderful, wonderful things that you can do in Hatyai while our cars are being trailered. You can have amazing food. We all know how much we love Thai food. Can't wait to go back there, even for a vegetarian like me. Shopping, guys. Now, this is a time where you can earn some brownie points with your beloved significant other. You can be like, hey, come with me. We can go shopping, you know. I can enjoy the drive at the same time. You don't have to lie like, I bring you shopping. So many things to see. Wow, you see so many things to see. So cheap. Let's go. And look.
Sounds like Beng is already there.
Yeah.
Right.
My friend, right.
I really want to, let's go, guys. I'm so excited. Even with all these photos. Yeah, we can go to the night market. There are just so many things to see. There's so many things to eat. Can't wait. So second day from Hatyai to Chiang Mai, because we have loaded our cars in the trailer already, we have breakfast at the hotel, and then it's free and easy. We'll only take our flight at 5:30 because that's the flight time that we are recommending at this point of time. Remember, tentative, this is tentative itinerary. Flight to Chiang Mai, and the first half of the day will be in Hatyai, right? So we have a lot of things to do at Hatyai before we reach Chiang Mai around nighttime. So let's see the other beautiful places that we can go. Now guys, see, we got your back. We know that it's very difficult to earn brownie points and to be like, hey, can I go for this? Because last year we actually had one of our Evo Enduro participants, which was Schenker. He just got married and yeah, congratulations. It's been like what, 1 year anniversary, right? Yeah, so he actually came on this Evo Enduro sort of honeymoon lah. I'm just gonna take it lah, okay? And he showed his wife, wow, look at all the beautiful things you can do in Thailand. You can go to the waterfall, go to water bird park, can go to wine village, can go on night market, and we can go to the municipal park where you can see the whole of Thailand and maybe a little bit more of Malaysia. So, this one also very good. Instagram worthy places. So many nice cafes we can go to. So beautiful, very easy. Confirm this time your wife will let you go on. So day 3, Chiang Mai to Mae Sariang. So now we have taken a flight. We're currently at Chiang Mai. So we will have breakfast at the hotel. At 8 p.m., let's all be ready. After checking out, we'll collect our cars at the cargo area where we'll all take van together. And we'll roll out. We're starting our journey on the Mae Hong Son route, where we will stop at a lot of beautiful places. I don't want to say it all now because there are just so many nice photos to show you. This will be our first stop. Now you can see, coffee shop, okay lah, nicer than Malaysia lah. But check this view out. Wow, if you can tell me where to find this, right, in Malaysia, I confirm now I gonna stop by the police also okay. Being recorded, right? Oh, okay. Anyway, and the weather there is also very nice, very chilly at the end of the year. This will be our second stop, which is the highest peak of Thailand. Again, amazing. And the good thing is you don't have to hike much to actually go here, because I know hiking is not really quite a car guy's thing lah, I think. And we have lunch.
It's not Bobby Young's thing, I'll tell you that much.
Definitely.
Why hike when you've got a car?
Our next stop after lunch will be here, where we will catch the sunset and all our cars can be parked in between all these trees and we will have a photo shoot here. I think a very nice place. Again, somewhere that I don't think we can really find in Malaysia, and weather is nice. With all our cars liveried up, I think it's going to be amazing. And I want to focus and emphasize so much on the driving roads. I mean, it's amazing, especially for me, a Miata owner. I love this kind of roads. I can't wait. But this one, you don't tell your wife lah. The passenger really, sorry man. Fan, you want to share your experience, Fan?
Even with what motion sickness pill, oh my god.
We need a lot of motion sickness pill.
But I swear I still enjoyed it. It's amazing.
Worth it.
The view worth it, totally worth it. Still, it's worth it.
So yes, the roads there are beautiful. Very minimal potholes, a lot of curves, amazing. And this will be the places that we'll be staying at. So that's our accommodation, where we're eating, amazing food once again. Come to day 4. So we're making our way up north right now from Mae Sariang to Mae Hong Son. this will be the shortest drive within the entire trip, because up north is just a straight road, but then there's a lot of curves. However, a lot of nice stops as well. So this again, our first stop, you think, okay lah, nice lah, view. See ya. Ta-da! Again, we have nice views. I don't know, it's just breathtaking. It's amazing. I can't wait to go back there. I can't wait for all of us to hit back there. I'm so happy that we decided that, yeah, this year we're going to Mae Hong Son. And it's just spectacular. Just imagine sitting there, sipping your cup of coffee. We all know how much we love Thai coffee and just enjoying the view. Of course, emphasizing on the roads again. Amazing roads. Some are a little bit small, but it's okay. It's meant for us, meant for car guys. And hopefully we'll be able to catch this. Now, this was amazing. I remember heading all the way up there. It's just, I got louder and louder in the car lah. Fan and I were together while driving up. We were slowly shouting. You can like, oh my god, my god, my god, my god. Yeah, it's just an amazing sight to see. Yeah. Amazing place to take your photos. Not just for the class, but for your with your significant other as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here for a while. Everyone enjoy.
Yeah.
What a picture.
And the weather is nice. You can just, there's room for you to actually stop beside the road and not bother anyone else. And all the other cars can just bypass you. You can stop, you can take pictures. That's the beauty of driving in Thailand. You know, they think about all this. This is a good tourism spot. Okay, we're just gonna have more road here as compared to the other roads so that cars can stop, they can take their photos, enjoy every single bit of it. Amazing. So yes, day 5, we will be heading from Mae Hong Son to Pai. Now, this I think means a lot to us, this day 5, because we were around this area, I think majority of the time when we were there during our recce. So, our first stop will be at this noodle soup house. And the view that we have, you have like a lot of feelings altogether. First, you have to sit on a ledge. So if you're afraid of heights, don't worry, because this is definitely worth it. You eat your noodles, you have your view, you're afraid of heights, it's all good, because I mean, just wow, this is where we want to bring all of you guys. I mean, looking back at it, I just can't wait. I'm just speechless, because these are the type of photos that you can take with your cars as well, because I know how many of us love to take photos of our cars, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, the roads, emphasizing on the roads as well. Check out that NG. Speechless lah, guys, speechless. Just breathtaking views, breathtaking roads, amazing. This will be our rest stop as well. It's one of the viewpoints. Again, you can see the view from here. Fresh air, amazing view, beautiful weather. Everything is here. Now, this is one of the best hotels that we have ever been to, and we're definitely taking you there. Now, from here, you see, all right, it's okay. But these are the villas. There are pools beside it. You can park your car there, and it's just a nice shot with your car. This is one of the villas. A group of you can come together. I know a lot of you made a lot of friends during Evo Enduro. Come together, book a villa, have your intimate party going on. This is the public pool. They also have a public pool for everyone else. And you can actually drive your car onto the space there and take a photo. So we can actually do an amazing photo shoot there. And with all the colors, the combinations, it will just pop out. And because you can even drive your car all the way next to your villa, you don't even have to park at the parking lot and walk all the way. You can drive all the way beside your villa, park there, take a photo. You know, they actually thought about all this when they built this hotel. It's like amazing. And of course, we have the night market we can go to at night. Their night life is amazing. A lot of bars, very colorful. This, again, I've never seen what this is, but I am very interested to try it. Could be legal, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to trying it. And again, they have a variety of foods there. Like, because I'm a vegetarian, I actually don't have to go hungry. I know everyone's like, actually, you know what you eat lah. I don't know what you go out, you pluck grass and eat lah. Yeah, I go and pluck this grass and eat. So yeah, day 6 from Pai. Now we're leaving Pai to Chiang Mai now. We're heading back. So we're leaving the hotel in the morning and we're gonna stop at Stay Wild and Cafe, and we're gonna roll out to Chiang Mai after having lunch here, and we're gonna be trailing our cars today because it's starting to be a good buy for us. So this is where we get a bit heavy-hearted to actually go anywhere. But this is the first place that we're stopping at. If you want, again, we always emphasize this, we don't force you all to follow our itinerary. If you want to stay another night there, by all means, you can stay another night there, because this place, you can have your meals beside the waterfall. Maybe you know, like enough mountains give you waterfall. Waterfall, you can see people zip lining, you can see people bathing the elephants, and this is the accommodation that they have there on top of the restaurant. On top of the restaurant that is there. Yeah, you can see people barbecuing, whitewater rafting, and if you want to stay another night there, by all means, feel free. While all the others are back in the city, we can actually go to Royal Flora Rachun sorry, I don't know how to say it properly, but yeah. So this is the royal flower of Chiang Mai, and it actually blooms only at the end of the year. So we are there just in time to catch it. Again, very nice place. We can try this. I don't know what it is, but very interested to try it. Apparently, it's like one of the best dishes in Chiang Mai. Like, gotta try, tourist attraction. We can go walk around in the old city where their architecture, I love this type of architecture. I don't know about you, a lot of culture, a lot of history towards it. And if that's not for you, you can go to Long Neck Karen Tribe. There are just so many things that we can do. Walk around at the handicraft village, or if this is your kind of thing, you can go for a lady boy show. You can go see Muay Thai. You can go for live concerts. You can go to a night safari, or just chill out at a nice bar. You know, it's completely up to you. Day 7. Now we're heading back. The heart gets heavier. Chiang Mai to Hatyai. This is where, again, we're having breakfast at the hotel, checking out, and we take a flight back to Hatyai. So yeah, before we go back, we always do this where we have our dinner all together before, and we talk about how our trip was like, get closely bonded together. And this time we will have it at Sea Bass Restaurant, if I'm not wrong. So basically, it's really just a whole ship on top of the sea. So this is what it looks like.
Nice.
Can be live music, very nice ambience, just a very nice feeling, a really chilled out feeling. Very nice for all of us to kind of get together at the end of the entire trip, come together, talk, relive our driving adventures. Nice food, and if you after that go shopping, you can go anywhere, go ride on the tuk-tuk, whatever it is. We're back at Hatyai. One last thing that you definitely have to do if you had missed out your entire trip is you definitely have to go for a massage.
Yeah.
Thailand is known for their massages lah. If you don't go for a massage, really, you definitely missed out. So yeah, day 8. I know we are all having our withdrawal symptoms, so we decided, hey, why not we just stay one more night in Penang lah. You know, like Bobby said just now, from Thai food, then we don't want to come all the way back to KL food, so we have some Penang food in between. So we just go from the border, head back to Penang, and we're going to stay in Penang. At night, come out, enjoy the Penang vibe. We all know how different it is, Penang to KL. And the next day, we're going to go for one last kopek for the Balik Pulau Drive, where we go one round around Penang. And then we're going to slowly head back to KL with heavy hearts. And yeah, that's our tentative itinerary for this year going into next year. So if you have any questions, please
ask. Thank you, Beng. Thank you so much. That was a fantastic plan. Now, guys, I know a lot of you, especially people like Chris Wee, people like Suresh, or probably even Dennis, might be thinking, what, you want me to trailer my car? Trailer?
Now, I see Cikgu Suresh already like nodding. He's like, what?
The thing with Enduro is this, right? Everybody has options, all right? I myself would want to try and see how I can drive all the way to Chiang Mai. I love driving, all right? and I think Mr. Suresh as well, Chris Ree as well, and even Bang actually. So
Yes.
we always have options. Okay, those who are mad like Suresh, rain or shine, whatever, as long as his arms are still there, petrol still in the tank, boom, he's still going. All right. So those who wants to drive, we will definitely have another itinerary where we can meet up. The beauty with Mae Hong Son Loop is that it is a loop. It is a loop with 1,864 corners. So anywhere in this loop, I mean, while we were touring all the places that Bang was suggesting, maybe the ones who drive, who may be arriving a day later or even 2 days later, can actually join in one of the spots together. All right. Now, I'm sure a lot of experts here, a lot of people has done Mae Hong Son before. All right. It was my first time last year. And I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this. If you go to Mae Hong Son, you will get a certificate. In fact, actually, you can buy certificates in some of the shops over there. But with Enduro, you will get something that looks like this. All right. This is the official cert issued by the governor of Chiang Mai. All right. The governor of Mae Hong Son province signed the certificate. And of course, the chairman of the Mae Hong Son Chamber of Commerce signed the certificate as well. Now, without the help of Tourism Authority of Thailand, we wouldn't have been able to, have any access or to be able to meet up with them, to have these sort of unforgettable memories. All right. So these are tentative plans because our plan is towards the year end. Things might change, but this is roughly what we want to do. Year 2020 for everybody has been WTF, right? It's a giant WTF for everybody. So we want everybody to be able to celebrate Christmas in Malaysia with their family members. And then while Santa is around during Christmas, 26th, when Santa is gone, you can start being naughty. So we were flagging off on 26th, and we'll come back the next year. We'll come back to a whole new Malaysia in the new year. So after all that, now before we go into cons part, where we talk about driving in Thailand and some of the things that we all have to take note of, we have a 10-minute session where we're going to unmute everybody now to just interact. I know there's a lot of noise going to go on, but please, when you hear somebody else is talking, maybe we can just jive in the same conversation, all right? So, Fan, HP, are we okay to unmute everybody now? And everybody click back the gallery view. Oh, it's a havoc. So, do we start with
the share screen? Yeah.
Yes. So guys, that's the rough plan. Anyone who wants to stay longer, welcome. That has always been the format of Enduro. All right. And any questions? Of course, you can come. We can interact anytime. Chris, are you glad that we have another option, Chris?
Yeah, the second option for actually trailering your cars is actually quite good for people who can't take that much time off.
Yeah.
But I think we should still have the option for hardcore people like Trish, of course myself, actually drive the entire route, because I've actually ridden this route on a bike before in 2009. It is very doable. It is long, but it's very doable, and the roads are beautiful. So I think those who want to drive the entire way should be allowed to. There should be some concession made for them.
Of course, yes.
And I think they deserve a special cert for those who have actually driven the entire time from KL to Phuket. Oh, by the way, the briefing, there was nothing about Phuket, right? It was just Hatyai and then straight to Chiang Mai.
Yes.
So those who are driving from KL to Chiang Mai, I think we can do it the next day from Hatyai. So there has to be some places where we'll need to stop. So it's a much bigger itinerary. And it involves a lot more logistics in terms of actually those who are going to drive the whole way. I don't think I'm actually not sure right now. Maybe we can have a show of hands. How many of you actually prefer to drive the whole duration, a real enduro, and those who actually want to put their cars on a trailer?
Okay, before we go on,
how much would it be, man, to put the car on the trailer?
That's a good question. That's
everybody, sorry, quick one. You can actually mute yourself now, and then when you need to talk, you press the space bar, so it will be like a walkie-talkie. So all of us can actually mute our speakers just to keep it clean. And then when you need to talk, you can press the
so accurate, the color. You're very anal about it. Okay. That's good, actually. That's the kind of thing you want to have as an artist, right?
Eugene, you're asking who anal about what?
Oh, no, I was just talking to my housemate. My question is, how much would it be to put the car on the trailer, man? And how much later would the trailer arrive as compared to us who are flying there?
Okay,
the trailer would take 30 hours.
Okay.
Because the reason is this: if you look at the map, if you zoom out Google Map, you look at the distance.
Okay.
From border all the way to Chiang Mai, it's crazy.
It's immense. It's crazy.
So one of the less taxing ways, so that you reserve all your energy for the Mae Hong Son, is to load your cars up the trailer in Hatyai. While the lorries move on, we stay one night, and then the next day, almost towards the evening, then we fly over there to pick up our cars. That is one way to do it.
Okay, so when we arrive, the cars will be there. Not arrive, we wait for a while for the cars to. We wait one night for the cars to arrive.
No, we don't have.
I think the current tentative plan from Bing is when you arrive, you still have to wait for the car one, I think.
Right. Okay.
Of course, because the cars are going to take about 3 days to get from Hatyai to Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
At least.
Yep.
30 hours is non-stop moving by the trailer.
And that's non-stop moving. So that's like two drivers taking turns driving while one sleeps.
All right. So if anyone has more questions, please.
What about the charges?
The charges that we checked is about 2,500 ringgit to and from both journeys.
Okay.
2,500. All right.
Okay.
Eugene, you want to drive all the way,
Hey man, to save 2,500 ringgit,
you can do a lot with 2,500.
And I get to see a lot more on the ground, so why not?
Bro,
it's about petrol.
The thing about, to me anyway, about what Evo Enduro represents, it's an endurance drive, okay? It's like the Mille Miglia, which Bobby always wanted. And I think the essence of it is actually the drive. So I'm sorry, but to not step on anybody's toes or anything, there is no freaking way I'm loading my car onto a trailer.
We know that.
We know that, bro. We know that.
We know
that was gonna be my next question.
Okay?
No way. That was gonna be my next question. I'm assuming the Evo team will all be driving there.
No, some will have to fly because they have to go up there and set up first, of course.
Prep the place.
Absolutely. Right. But I'm not one of them.
Bobby has to stay with us.
You can't have the whole Evo team, like, out of the country for that long a time, anyways.
One
of the main consideration is the time factor. Because you drive to and you drive fro, you're easily adding 4 days or 5 days into the journey. So financially, I don't think it's a big difference, but you miss out on 4 or 5 working days, So not everybody can manage that kind of time.
It's the end of the year. You're clearing your annual leave.
But it's also going into the start of the new year, man.
Most people clear their leave in January anyway.
Okay, guys. We're gonna stop here now for the Q&A. We're gonna go into the next session by Con. And for those of you who has any more questions, any more comments, please continue on our Facebook live chat comment there, and anytime. And of course, the comments that are being posted here today at our Zoom session here, we will definitely attend each and then answer all of them. Now, Con, I pass it over to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so my part is the slightly less interesting, slightly less exciting part, because this is the part where all you Yeah, it is basically this is your homework before you go to Thailand. Okay, so first up, you to prep your car. Okay, so before you go, advise from at least a month ahead. Start sending your car in for inspection by a trusted mechanic. Have it fully serviced. Replace all the wear and tear parts. New tires, new brakes. Check the headlights. Check the wipers. Okay, and yeah, so ensure that your car is fit. And give yourself a good buffer before the start of enduro. So like, let's say like this is 26 December, right? Time it in such a way that your car is out of the workshop about 2 weeks before that. That way, like that way you give yourself time to shake down the car, to give your car a proper shakedown. And also, the other benefit of sending your car in early is that suddenly, if let's say like in the workshop, your mechanic finds that, hey, this part is due for replacement, but you need to order the part from somewhere else, and that part may take a bit of time. So by sending your car in early, you give yourself that bit of buffer to protect, so that the lead time does not affect the readiness of your car. Okay. Of course, check that you have valid insurance, check that you have valid road tax, and if you don't have a mechanic that you trust or regular place, use our Evo Club Trusted Workshops. We've got 78 of them to service your car. Out of the 78, 47 are inspection centers that will give you a full and thorough health check of your car's condition. Okay, so that's about prepping the car in terms of the maintenance. Things to bring along. So when you come for enduro, this is not something that a lot of people will think of, but bring 2 sets of keys. If you have a co-driver, you keep 1 set, your co-driver keep 1 set. Why? Those of you guys who went into the 2017 enduro will remember a case whereby somebody had to fly back. Bobby paid for the flight tickets. Bobby had to pay 1,008 ringgit of flight tickets to fly one of our participants back to Malaysia to pick up his spare key because his car key was locked inside the car boot. Okay, so that was a 1,800 ringgit mistake by one particular participant, but he had an epic story to tell, because he had breakfast in Thailand, then he flew back to have lunch in Puchong, then after that he flew back to have dinner in Thailand. Yeah. So
it's breakfast Phuket, lunch Puchong, dinner Phuket.
Epic. And Beng, you were telling us what that because you guys were having dinner at a restaurant, the restaurant workers actually dig through all the trash to
man.
Yeah.
They actually just threw all the rubbish on the floor and they were just digging through it. And
my God. Okay.
And you haven't paid me back the 1,008.
Yeah. So this is something that not a lot of us will think of, but bring 2 sets of keys. That's one.
Yes.
The other thing is, ensure that your car has a first aid kit, because you never know, somebody will get hurt along the way, need Panadol, need plaster, whatever, have that on standby. Those of you guys, especially those of you who drive Continental cars, take note to bring extra engine oil and extra coolant, particularly on some of the more exuberant stretches where you will push your car hard. Some Continental engines may consume oil, so you may want to bring an extra bottle of engine oil standby to top up. Okay, coolant as well. If your car does not have a spare tire, stand by a tire repair kit. Okay, in case you have a puncture in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so that you don't get stranded. Okay, so this is the prep work on just the car. And don't worry if you forget all this when closer to enduro, we will publish this checklist and we'll share with you, all of you guys who will be joining us. Now, this is the paperwork part. Okay, of course, for yourself and for all occupants, be sure to bring passport. Bring your passport and make sure that your passport has a minimum 6-month validity. So check that your passport expiry is at least 6 months after the day you enter Thailand. That's one. Bring your driving license. Ideally, everybody brings driving license, but minimum driver must bring the driving license. And okay, so to cross the border, to get your car across into Thailand, of course, you need some documentations. You can't just drive your car straight across to Thailand. Now, if you're driving your own car, it's very easy. Just be sure to... Just be sure... Just
don't want to go, leh.
That's not my kid.
Oh.
Okay, so if you're driving your own car, very easy. Just bring the vehicle registration cert and that's it. If you are driving your wife's car, you're driving your brother's car, your appa's car, your amma's car, be sure to have an authorization letter signed by the owner with a photocopy of the owner's IC. All right. And if you are driving a company car, that one you need a bit more documentation. First, you will need, of course, the vehicle registration cert. You will also need the company registration documents. Okay, so this is the Form 24 and Form 49. So Form 24 is the one where you register your company with SSM. Form 49 is the one where the document that lists all the board of directors of your company. You will also need a letter from the company signed by one of the directors that are named in the Form 49. So they look at your letter and they look at the form, right? The name that signs there has to match one of the letters in the form. And this is where I want to draw on the expertise of Ivan Kong. Ivan, you have brought some company cars across Thailand before.
Yeah.
This is accurate, right? This more describes what.
Accurate.
Huh? Yep. Okay. Accurate. Yeah. So of course, if you are for Singaporean cars, there may be some variation in how you call the documents, but basically it should be, in principle, it should be the same. Okay. Yes. Your vehicle registration cert, your vehicle registration documents, and if you're driving someone else's car, the relevant permission letters. Okay. Yes. And of course, if you are, of course, it pays to have photocopies of all these documents on standby at all times.
They need to be certified.
They need to be certified.
Notary public. Yes.
Wait, certified by whom? By the
Notary public.
Okay. Thanks for that info, Ivan. Yep. Okay. So that's the things that we need to prepare before we go lah. Okay. Then at the border, that is when Thai government has a mandatory. It's mandatory for you to buy insurance before you cross the Thai border. Okay, but bear in mind, however, these are mandatory insurance, right? The coverage is very on the surface one. So mandatory, what you need is the 18 ringgit third-party personal insurance. So this one, right? What does this protect you? In the event you get into an accident, this third-party personal insurance protects you against harm and injury towards the person that you langgar. Okay, so if let's say that person got injury or whatever, this insurance covers against that. But if you langgar someone else's car, this insurance does not do anything. Okay, then you buy this insurance. You can buy this from agents that are located throughout the border. But for the past 3 years, we have a regular agent, and for those of you guys who will be coming with us, we will of course be providing you with the contact of this agent. You deal direct with the agent, and you pay the agent directly. The agent will also arrange to provide you with the TM2 and TM3 forms that are needed for you to submit at the Thai Immigration and Customs site. Okay, so you can also opt. Okay, this is an optional add-on. You can also opt to top up for third-party vehicle coverage. This is also done at the border where you pay 60 ringgit premium. It covers you against third-party vehicle damage. So let's say like in the event you get into an accident, what this coverage now protects you against injuries to third-party. It covers you against damage to third-party vehicles, but your own damages, it's still on your own. So in this respect, you may want to call your insurance company and ask for an extension of your policy to cover Thailand. There will be extra charges, of course, and the charges naturally vary from car to car and from insurance company to insurance company. So you have to contact your insurance company to find out more on this lah. Okay, and moving on.
Before that, Con, the best way is for insurance is of course to have our own Malaysia insurance extended, basically to pay more to have an extension.
Yeah, that was what I mentioned earlier. That's what I mentioned. Yeah.
Mark, go. You want to say something? You want to add something, right? Just now.
Oh yeah, just now I raised hand. Just want to check with you because I remember last year that you guys got stuck in the border.
Yep.
Because you guys were battling with the company cars.
Yep.
You know, kind of documentation. Was it because you only have got two? Can you go back to the slide earlier? You guys were only having Form 49 and 24.
Oh, okay. What happened was that the authorization letter that we gotten was prepared and signed by the secretary of the board of director. So Thai side, they require the authorization letter, the person who signed there, who initialed there, to be one of the board of directors inside Form 49.
Oh.
So the car companies eventually send us the letters with the board of directors signature that at the end that allows us to enter.
Yeah.
So it's just the authorized letter only.
The authorized letter signatory.
The signature on the letter.
The person who certified the Form 49
you cannot,
the same as the letter of the
you cannot say ask a general manager or senior manager to sign that and lepas.
Yes.
Because I thought you guys were short of one form. Because what I did was that because my car was registered under company as well, I brought my 9, 49, and 24. But they just look at the thing and bro.
Okay. But because your the letter was signed by somebody whose name was there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the thing, lor. That was the sticky point.
Just want to check that only because I saw there were only two forms. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So any further questions after con session? We will have a time frame for everybody to have any form of discussion.
Okay.
Con, you can continue.
Okay. So here we also compile a list of emergency contact numbers that you guys can flag. All right. In the event of any emergency, these are the numbers that you can call. Don't worry about remembering them. We will provide you with this list closer to the before we depart. All right. And as Bobby always said during briefing, if you crash, don't call us. If you die, we'll call your wife.
All right.
Okay.
Next slide.
All right. So the other thing is when because we are traveling in a convoy and we are not practicing a tight convoy. We'll be spread out throughout throughout Thailand. So it is also very important that we maintain some form of communication with each other. And this is a very, very firm reminder. Walkie-talkies are banned in Thailand. People have gone to jail for that. So don't bring walkies across the border. There is actually a for civilian walkie model that is sold in Thailand. But today we found out the price of one of these was 6,000 baht for one. Okay, so not particularly cost effective. Usually our practice is when on Enduro, we stay in touch with our WhatsApp chat group, and which is why it is important that you guys have data, be it data roaming or you purchase a local tourist SIM card. We also exploring the usage of Zello, which is an app that has the functionality of more or less a walkie-talkie, but of course not limited by distance. It is limited by your data coverage.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do budget to keep just keep in mind to ensure your phone have data at all times so that it's easy for us to stay in touch.
We will encourage everybody to buy the Thai walkie-talkie because we're gonna go into Thailand many times.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
So here is the paperwork. Sorry, just now earlier we talked about connectivity, and also we talked about the paperwork to prepare, right? So this is where we put the paperwork into action at the border crossing. So typically, because Evo Enduro, we are going up Thailand from west coast side of Peninsula Malaysia. There are three border checkpoints that we use. One of these three: Wang Kelian, Padang Besar, or Bukit Kayu Hitam. Bukit Kayu Hitam is the one that is straight. You come out of North Highway, you go straight there. Padang Besar is the one that we use for the first two enduros. Wang Kelian was the one that we planned to use last year, but because some of us we departed Ipoh late, we missed the closing time. We ended up having to use Bukit Kayu Hitam. Okay, so any of these three are possible. It just depends on your preference. And just a reminder, and this is particularly important to remember if you are carrying non-Malaysian passengers. When you cross the border on the Malaysian side, be sure to have be sure that the immigration officers stamped the passport. Okay, be sure the passport is processed at the Malaysian side, because in 2018, our American friends, they actually got past Malaysian side without having their passport stamped. They reached Thailand side, Thailand denied them entry, so we had to U-turn them back to Malaysia side for them to get the passport stamped before Thailand let us in. Okay, so once you reach the Thai side, once you cross Malaysian border, you need to drive a certain distance. But once you're at Thailand side, you of course need to stamp passport for all your vehicle occupants. You also have to park your car one side, and then you get down and line up at their counters with all the documents that I mentioned earlier in my previous in the previous part of my presentation, and present them with the documents so that they can let your car in. Of course, you can see that little picture in the slide there. That is the Thai immigration, white card. That one is a card that needs to be filled in by all occupants as well. Be sure that is there and don't lose it. Oh yeah, also one more thing. For your car, the immigration side, they also give you a slip to certify that you have entered Thailand. Do not lose this slip. Guard this slip as tightly as your own passport, as your own vehicle grant, because if you lose this slip, it's going to be very troublesome to get your car out of Thailand again. Okay, yeah. So just remember, once you are into Thailand, ask yourself this: did Malaysia side stamp my passport? Did Thailand side stamp my passport? Do I have that slip for my car? Okay, make sure all this is there. If you have all this done, then that's it. Welcome to Thailand. Sawadee Krap. If you are in Bukit Kayu Hitam, McDonald's is to your left side. Okay, now we move on to driving etiquette to Thailand, and this is where I want to tap on the experience of Chris. Okay, so Chris, we have listed all these points here. A lot of this is common sense. All right, but I think that one of the important things that we should remember is, one, Thai roads are slippery. Okay, so be sure your tires are in good condition. The long highways will suddenly have U-turns, so a car will just suddenly come out and appear on the fast lane, crawling at 20-30 kilometers per hour. So be alert. Make sure your brakes are up to scratch, and at night the roads can be pitch black. So be sure that your headlights are working properly. Okay. Yeah. But Chris, you have anything to share with us? Any wisdom? Because you have a lot more experience on this than most of us here.
What you said is absolutely correct. Just check out all these points here. Definitely.
Yeah.
One of the main causes of accidents there are the people who, and it happens here in Malaysia as well. They have a tough time judging approach speed. So be careful. They might just take a glance over their shoulder, and you're coming at 180, and they think you're still far away, and you're going to be right there in 2 seconds. So don't speed in Thailand.
Yep.
you know, maintain a distance between cars, between the car in front of you, the car behind you. Speeding is definitely not out of the question. Drive at your own pace and don't feel like you need to keep up with anybody, because all the places we're going to stop, they're going to be marked. They're going to be, and we will all have data connection anyway. So one of the things we actually do is in the group, we share our location, our live location, so you can actually see where everybody is. And when you see a lot of them all coming together at one certain spot, probably they have stopped at one of those PTT or PT stations to grab an Amazon coffee or refuel. Most of the time, I think it's 4 times Amazon coffee, 1 time fuel. Yeah. So, yeah.
Chris, you have, I mean, before this whole MCO lockdown thing, you are a veteran. You drive to Thailand, you ride your bikes to Thailand so often. Do you feel that Thai drivers are a lot more courteous?
Oh, definitely. In terms of courtesy, definitely. But don't play the fool. Don't be an idiot there. You are all ambassadors of your own country, and you need to. You're driving Malaysian registered cars or Singapore registered cars. They are very courteous, as long as you are courteous as well.
Exactly.
And just be nice, and don't forget that most of them carry guns. So yeah, be careful.
I think the important thing is when we go into Thailand, just remember we are the guests, and we should show good courtesy, good respect to our hosts. The locals, after all, are the hosts. Don't mess around with them. And in keeping with the spirit of the times, even on the road, it's a good idea to practice social distancing. Don't if you see a slower car, maintain a respectable distance and overtake them without fuss once it's safe to do so. Similarly,
I think the biggest difference with Thai roads is that it is all built by the Thai government to serve the people. So it is not like Malaysia, where it's built by companies where they have to seal up the road to collect money from you. So when the roads are sealed up, at least you don't need to worry about left or right or anyone coming up. But Thai roads, as beautiful as they are to build, they are built, there's zero tolls. And because the roads are built by the government for the people to use, so there are a lot of junctions along the way. You can have cows crossing, you can have motorbikes and all that. So don't drive Thailand highway as if you are on Malaysia highway, where you don't need to think, you don't need to observe anything. We actually felt we were well trained when we come back from Thai roads, where we are more observant to any other thing that's happening around. So that is one crucial thing that everybody should remember.
Another thing that you have to remember, you must remember this, that unlike Malaysia, where the U-turn is actually an exit and then you go under a bridge or something, Thailand highways, the U-turn is right in the middle of the divider, right?
Yes.
So it's very, very easy to not realize that the truck or bus or car in front of you has actually slowed down to make a U-turn, and you're belting along. So that's why I said, just don't speed. And expect cars to actually come out, expect trailers to actually come out, because like I said, again, very, very, and I need to emphasize this because it's very pertinent, they cannot judge the speed, the approach speed, because Thailand roads are very, very straight, and so they cannot judge the approach speed of a vehicle. And if they see you 100 meters away, they think you're just going normal speed limit, they will come out. What they don't know is if you're speeding, you're gonna be hitting them in about 2 seconds. So just be very, 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 very careful when it comes to small pockets of habitats and small pockets of population, the small towns that dot these long highways, and just slow down when you're going through there, because you never know. There are kids on bicycles, there are old people on motorbikes that are just going to cross the road because they want to make a U-turn, so they have to actually cross in front of you to make a U-turn. So just be very careful of that.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey guys, don't worry. Before our drive, every year we will prepare a mobile web app. Con, you will go through that, right?
Yes. In fact,
to have all these things, the road signs and all that.
Yeah. So actually,
May I add something? Okay, because this year we will be driving in Mae Hong Song. So we will be around a lot of mountains. I just want to preempt everyone, because of mountains, we are not sure of falling rocks.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that is something that all of us have never experienced before. So just be careful and be alert. Take note for this as well.
Yep.
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 I think one thing everybody is not gonna is not anticipating or not expecting is just how much faster your cars are gonna be in the cold weather. I don't think any of us have driven our cars in cold weather like that.
Yeah. You're
and
right.
I have been to Mae Hong Song during Christmas and New Year. The temperature can actually go down to the low teens at night.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
Yeah. And I remember starting off my journey to where were we heading? We were heading to Mae Sot, and it was 15 degrees and very, very dense and very, very cold. And it was like fog. So yeah, make sure your headlights are in good condition as well.
Yeah.
And prepare a jacket, because I've never shivered while riding my bike, but I did up there. And yeah, it can get very, very cold. So yeah, prepare for that, especially at that time of year.
All right.
Anyways, guys, you can search on Chris' channel. Okay, last year before Enduro, he recorded a video that more or less summarized the driving conditions in Thailand. I think that is still applicable for next year and any following years after that. Okay, so go look up Chris' channel on that. And Bobby earlier mentioned that every year before Enduro, we built an app that contains all the itinerary, the full itinerary, checklist, and and also at all the stops it will include Google Maps and Waze points. So all you have to do is just to ensure that that URL that we will provide you, you save it, keep it in handy. Anytime you just need direction anywhere, just fire that up, go press the Waze or Google Maps, and there you will be. Or if you're wondering what we're going to do tomorrow, open that page again and see, okay, day 2's itinerary is what, day 3 itinerary is what.
Okay.
Yeah, and also we will have the page also will contain some of the useful driving tips that we all mentioned earlier just now. Okay, so you won't forget that.
We will provide that to every participant, even the phone numbers. Yeah.
Okay, so border crossing procedures, departing Thailand, more or less the same as before. All right, you can choose any of the 3 border crossings, but I think on the way back, most will probably take Bukit Kai Hitam because it's the most direct route. So remember, once again, on Thai side, you have to get your passport stamp. You have to park your car one side, then go down. Go through all the passport stamp. Also have your vehicle documents certified. Then what you call it? Check. Be sure that you still have that entry slip.
Yeah.
Okay. Be sure you still have that entry slip.
You must return that.
Yeah.
It's very, very critical that you return that. If not, you will be blacklisted. You can never drive your car into Thailand again.
Correct. Yes. Then once that is clear, you drive a further distance down. That will be the gate to Malaysia. Malaysia side, very straightforward. It's drive through. Wind down your window, hand your passport out to the officer, sign ready. Then that's it. You are clear to come back. Okay. Actually, there was and be sure that once again, take note. Keep in mind to make sure that all these steps are gone through. Okay, make sure Thai side has stamped your passport, registered your exit, and also your vehicle. Same just as on Malaysia side as well. Before you cross into Malaysia side, because there was one year I drove back from Thailand. I actually crossed the Malaysian border. Only my companion and I realized, we didn't actually stamp at Thailand side. So we actually had to U-turn back into to have our passport stamp, exit stamp.
And that form for your car, you must remember to return that form. Many people forget, but you must remember to return that form.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
And
all right.
Yeah. So now.
So that's the end, right?
Yep.
Now we will flash some pictures from DJ of our Mae Hong Son photos. And oh, is it running? Okay. And then we just unmute everybody. You guys can mute yourself back, and then you can press the space bar to ask questions before we end the session. Even if the session is ended, we will repost this in all of our YouTube channel, and then we will also have it on our Facebook. You all can leave questions there and all that. All right. And Bing, anything else?
Very good.
All right. So yeah, thank you. That's the end of our session. Thank you so much. Thank you to the panels. Thank you, Mrs. Nong Yao, Miss Pinim, and thanks for joining us in this session.
Yep.
I'll let Mrs. Nong Yao finish the with a goodbye remark and a welcome remark. All right. Haven't unmute, Miss Nong Yao. Cannot hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you all. It's so everything clear now for driving to Thailand, and everyone speaks so very good. And I hope Thailand make you are happy in the future and soon. And Thailand is top of mind of you all. Thank you. And have another thing for now. For COVID-19, we have TAT in the head office. They make CHA. CHA is mean SSA, Amazing Thailand Safety and Health Administration. That's for we keep wanting this one also for social distancing related, and hope you are all happy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nong Yao. Thank you. Right. So thank you so much. Anyone who needs to leave the chat room, you can leave now. But we're gonna unmute everybody now, and you can have a look at the picture. For those of you who joined us at Facebook, thank you so much. Leave your comments. We will try and answer all of you, everything, and see you in our next drive. Thank you, Mrs. Nong Yao. Thank you, all the panelists. Mr. Ivan. Thank you, Tana. Thank you, Margot. Thank you,
Thailand
Jason.
many times. Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank you, Jerome from Singapore. Thank you, everybody.
And guys, to all our Muslim friends, Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Yeah.
I can hear the fireworks already. And
Yeah.
Even,
Hey, Chris, Tana here. From Hatyai to Mae Hong Son, how long is the drive?
about 3 days, bro. You're gonna need about
3 days,
3 days to get there, at least.
2 days, 2 nights?
Yeah, you can do it 2 days, but it's gonna be very tiring. It's like when you guys did the KL to Hua Hin in one stretch. That was just, it's gonna be something like that. It'll be just too tiring and not fun.
It's the wrong answer, Chris. The right answer is only 3 days.
Only 3 days. There we go.
But actually, I mean, this is my personal thoughts, right? For those who want to drive all the way to Chiang Mai, may not be a bad idea to start your journey earlier from
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was what Chris did for the first Enduro, right? That way you didn't have to stress your car as much.
I met you all at the border, and that was the first time I actually met Beng when she just joined you guys.
Yes.
First day.
Yeah. Beng is actually damn amazing, you know. Beng, you just think back, right? That time you were this young chiku, and then this man tell you, "Hey, tomorrow first day of work we go Thailand, that sounds totally legit."
I had no idea what Evo Enduro was. I really don't know. It's just like, you can't be going Phuket. And I'm like, oh, okay, I just joined.
Holiday, right?
Hey, Beng,
salute you, Bang.
Beng, I got a question for you. Beng.
Yes. Let's say goodbye now.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Thank
Okay.
you. Khop kun kap.
See you.
Have we unmute the others?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Con.
Yeah.
Con, can I interrupt? I think Jerome had a question just now, Jerome.
Jerome. Not really a question, but I just want to clarify that the Singapore version is the LTA lock card.
Oh, thank you, Jerome.
So,
thank you.
And then also to clarify is that we actually have to sign out of Thailand. When we return we have to sign on the book to say that we bring our car out of Thailand also.
And return the white form with the blue
correct.
chalk.
So have to remember to sign. I think that's something that was missed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, have to sign on the book that they have, and then to say that we bring the car out of Thailand already.
Okay.
Yeah, I think same for
Guys, actually, if you forget to sign or return the white paper, right, there's no issue one. You can still leave Thailand, but just don't bring that car back to Thailand anymore.
Yeah.
The fine is 1,000 baht a day that you do not surrender the paper
you do
after
not
the
surrender
expiry
the
date.
paper. Correct.
Yeah, and if you forget to surrender the paper, not to worry, because the paper normally lasts for 30 days. So what you can do is you can just drive in and then don't create another paper. You come out with the same paper. It's the same thing like what I did last year. I used the same paper for the whole 2 weeks because I went to Thailand a week earlier and I did not return because I know that I don't waste time at the border. So when I go in with you guys, I'm a little bit faster than you guys because literally I don't have to make that paper.
Yeah, sick like that also can.
Yeah, because that paper lasts for 30 days. So you don't have to keep on signing the paper. I mean, make a new paper.
Interesting.
But after 30 days, if the paper is not surrendered, the fine is 1,000 baht per day. So they don't actually lock you on your name. They lock on your car number plate. So what you do is number plate and name. So what you do is you don't bring that number plate back anymore for the rest.
Change number plate.
Unless you change owner. Or if the car, you change a new number plate, then it won't be tracked on you again already.
Too convoluted. Just don't forget to return the paper and sign. Okay, that's just convoluted.
Yeah, but in case if you forgot and you already taken the paper out, right?
Nobody should forget.
Okay, you can get your friend who's on the way there, right? Quietly, go to the white book, when he comes out, right? Just pass the paper and just initial there. You are safe also.
Yep.
Basically, any issues, just talk to TJ, talk to myself, right? And yeah, man. So I guess thank you so much to everybody who's here tonight.
Wait, I have a question because just now during the presentation, there was absolutely no mention of Phuket.
Yeah.
Right? No. Because you're gonna drive. The only presentation that I saw just now was the option to drive to Hatyai and then take the trailer to Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
But I thought there was supposed to be an option for those who just want to go to Phuket and back.
I mean, of course, we toyed with the idea, but last year we went Phuket already. So this year, if we go Phuket again, I'm not sure. We want to focus on Mae Hong Son.
Yep.
Another thing for you guys to ponder on is, I think 2005 for the trailer 2 and 4 is actually quite reasonable pricing. But if you guys decided to drive, the cost is going to be the same anyway because that's the amount of fuel you're going to use for petrol car unless you are driving a diesel car. Because I remember I rode my bike from Penang to Mahan Son Loop and back, right? If my memory serves right, on the bike, right? My fuel price was around 1,005 to 1,008 ringgit already. So believe on the car, yes. So on the car 2005, I think it's actually a very reasonable price. But however, having said that, if you are a single driver, obviously that is the only cost you're looking at, plus your flight ticket. But if you decided to fetch like your whole family or probably like 5 packs, then you may want to consider the cost of your air ticket also, which will make it more, if let's say the 5 passengers you have, they are all drivers, which you can rotate, then it also works out that it's better that you drive, lor.
Yep.
Thank you for all this, and I'm sure all of you, all of us will still be communicating, and we will have another new Enduro 2020 group chat, and we will invite everybody in. And I see Eugene Chan smiling just now. I can't wait to meet him and his shenanigans again, and all the old faces that we met.
The man.
All of you, and I see some new faces who hasn't joined before. Shane Michael from Penang, and Jerlene, you're here. Hi, Jerlene.
Hello. Jerlene is here.
And Erwin, thanks for joining us from Indonesia all the way. Hope you come back. We miss your driving. Good thing miss you terrorizing them.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I guess we're gonna end the session here today. Thank you so much, and we will communicate further on and create a group chat for everybody to communicate in. Thank you so much, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Hari Raya. Everybody. Have a good night. Selamat Hari Raya. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.